Hello everyone, today we'll be playing Dicefolk. It's I consider it a rather relaxed kind of turn-based monster fighter game, obviously using the titular dice to get it done. I have been playing this a little bit, but then I thought it might be a good game to start off with, something nice and relaxed. So of course we're just going to start. So these little symbols here, these obviously just show that I have gotten to Salem's door with the with this class and with these monsters. So as we level up, we obviously get more monsters down here, or chimera as they like to call them. There's a bunch of different ones, different kind of classes with different kind of monsters. Some of these you may notice have this little symbol here. This just means that I have not just gotten to the door, but I have defeated the final boss called Salem as well. But there's a couple here that I haven't tried yet. We've got the Chaos Talisman. This one is interesting because it looks like it uses all of the enemy monsters. This talisman makes Salem's most loyal chimeras follow my lead. Strange, it doesn't look like the other talismans. I wonder why. Next up, we've got the Will Talisman, a unique talisman that controls mana using chimeras. Gives off a strong smell of salt. Don't know the salt aspect, but I love their designs on this one. You know, we got like the blobfish beats water, the cauldron snail, axe dog, gun toad. That is the Baba Yaga's house. I forget what it's called. I guess here they call it kokucha. But yeah, very cool. But I'm not a big magic user. So I'm going to be going Chaos today, mostly because this guy right here, Crabunclo is got to be my favourite, if only for the noise he makes. So I think that's a good enough reason to give these guys a go. So as we get in, you'll see there are like different directions I can go. I can only obviously see the ones that I'm directly next to, but after we get them, we'll be able to uncover these clouds and see what else is out here. But you will see these three totems here. Now, these are your different chimera, as they call them here. These are obviously enemy chimera. We are using, my gosh, I didn't think we'd get a Morcipian 10 damage. Jesus, that can one-shot. Well, this guy for sure. And I guess we're going to do that, because why wouldn't we? So bong. You may have seen here, we roll dice at the bottom. I've got 3 separate dice, the enemy has 2. And the turn ends when the enemy has used their dice. I don't have to use all my dice, but the enemy has to use all their dice before the turn can end. There are going to be rotations, that's going to move them around. There's going to be attacks, which obviously do attacks and do the damage to the enemy's health. Here you see this is a reckless attack, which means that I get incapacitated, which cannot attack until the end of the turn. So this is good for getting damage out, but then obviously I can't keep doing it if I had other attacks here. You'll kind of see as we go, but obviously we have to rotate these guys around. Each guys will have different effects. These guys have no effect. Kind of goes counter to what I just said, but you notice this guy here, every time he's attacked, he's going to give confusion. Confusion makes me take damage every time I attack, so I kind of don't really want to attack this guy until I kind of have to. Otherwise I'm going to start just taking damage for no reason. So let's end the turn. 2 reckless really sucks. However, they do have a clash, which means they attack me and then I get a free attack back on them. So, you know, with both of those, I can actually get a kill here, which I think I'm going to do. So, ba-bam. I know I just said about the confusion thing, but I'm doing it anyway, because screw you, there's that 3 damage. And obviously as they get rotated out, they're like, obviously knocked out ones can't go face to face. So I can't attack here because he's got the incapacitated, so I'll swap this guy in. And then do a restless attack. Doesn't matter who's being incapacitated because it's the end of the turn anyway. That's a regular attack. Love those because it means obviously I can just keep going rather than one of these which just is a one and done. And obviously I get to choose the turn order that these go in. So if I did this one first, and then I wouldn't be able to do that. And obviously if I did that, I'm just going to take 3 damage. Meanwhile, I've got 5 attacks. So bam, 5, leaving him on 2, bam, for a kill. See, it's a rather simple game, but it's going to ramp up in difficulty quite considerably as we go. So we're really going to have to make a build. So here we're going to see, have we gotten something good? It's not only is it Crabunclo, but it's a shiny version, which, as you may have noticed here, their special ability gets upgraded. So instead of once per turn forces the attacker to attack one chimera of its own every time it's attacked, well, once per turn, which is nice. Now it does an attack to one random ally, including self, every time. So that's clearly going to be our tank. Put him right at the front. So if we did visit the other statues, we would see what other options we would have. So obviously, if we looked at all three, we would then have 3 to pick from. However, if you pick it early, which I'm going to, just because A, it's Crabunclo. How could I not? But also, he's shiny. How could I not? So I'm just going to recruit him, and you'll see what we get with these. So obviously you have to swap out one of these. These 2 Boglins, adorable, love a real life Boglin, and love these guys too. However, I'm more than happy to replace, because obviously he's going to be our main guy. So let's get out of here. And we will still make our way over these, but you may have noticed that they've changed to chests. So now we're going to be able to get stuff from them. Obviously, we're going to have to make our way over there. So I want here, just because I can obviously see both. Now let's see what these guys can do and figure out what we're going to do about it. Grants 1 strength to a random ally. I guess that's what we just saw for the rest of the turn. Don't really care. Attack steal 1 gold. Don't really like that. We do have gold. We do make gold. Spend it in shops. Yada, yada, yada. I'm sure we'll figure it out when we get there. 2 reckless attacks, not very good. Clash attack. I do like a clash attack, so it can take damage, so you know what? Give me that damage. Oh no. And then you hit yourself. And then I hit you. And then I hit you again. And now you may notice they can't even use this. So I can end the turn and they can't even. I mean, like, you can click it, but it does nothing, so it doesn't matter. Luckily, they take that into account. And I'll show you just, misses just because I'm already incapacitated. So, 2 rotations, don't care. I'm just going to get a free attack, because why not? And let's see what he does. Attack. Oh, but that means you must attack yourself. Oh no. Do you steal a gold from yourself? I don't know how that works. But let's keep this train rolling. I'm going to obviously try and keep any restless attacks for the end, because, otherwise they're a bit pointless. But let's not take needless damage here. You may notice the health stays between fights, so I don't want to take too much damage. But let's see. So this will give us minor upgrades. I forget what this does. Let's go to that, just see what it does. Equipment. Halves both leaders' strength for the rest of the turn. I mean, sure, I guess. Lots of... So now you see here, I get to change the side of the dice. So we've got movements, which will always be kind of useful. Vulnerables, not vulnerables, reckless attacks, not a big fan of. Rerolls, funnily enough, I am not a big fan of rerolls. Because I feel like if I could get something here that I want to use, then I've immediately saved a reroll. Let's say I swap out, all 3 rerolls with something else. Then, I could use those. Meanwhile, if I'm using a reroll... Let's say I got three reckless attacks. I always call them vulnerable for some reason. So I'd use one, and then let's say I got a joker, and I re-rolled it, and I got another reckless attack, a movement maybe. I'm gambling all for that regular attack. I could even get another reroll, which is arguably worse than the rest of them. I don't know. I just don't really give a lot of faith to rerolls. I don't want to be rerolling. I want to be using my dice. Bonfire will heal all your guys up and I believe revive them. You can also do some other stuff, but we kind of want to do that last. Just because if we're beaten up before the boss, obviously that'll help. Crabunclo, we're just going to keep you forever and ever, so I'm always going to buff you. Chisley I remember because he makes you, if he attacks you, then your party switches around, which can be useful if you're doing a build where, if rotated, then deals damage to enemy. Very useful. But right now, I don't really want to swap this guy out. I mean, I've got 3 attacks, and, Morris Scorpion Morispian. I don't know what the play on koala that is, but at least that's a crab and that's a goblin, but I always think that's a scorpion. Anyway, let's get this going, because hopefully we can swap into... Come on... my scorpion. Damn it, Boglin. Alright, fine. Get Boglin slapped. Hot Boglin on Boglin action. I get see reroll. Like, I mean, I guess, but I could just use that, and then this is just pointless now. Like, I want to reroll it, but I'm using it to reroll, so it's pointless. I can just kill this guy, so I don't even need to worry about the rest. Yeah, quicker the kills, the better. Less damage on my guys, even if I'm going to swap them out. Now, Scrollmaster is interesting because you pay gold and you get a Chimera. Attacked and gains strength. I mean, this is attacked, so I kind of want to be taking the hits on them. Just rest of turn. I mean, I guess it doesn't stack. That's my problem. I like things that can like keep going. Like if it wasn't for the rest of the turn, but rest of battle, then you know, oh, hell yeah. You can increase his intelligence. He's got this. Changes the blinking value of any Chimera's ability, so that too I could get up, so it gains strength. But I don't know. I'm kind of banking on Crabunclo right now, which I'll just heal him up with an umami. It would revive if someone was down, but no one's down, so that's fine. Black market. This gives cursed items, which when you put on, you can't take off. Ugh. You know, like plus 20 max health, but gets frozen, so you get double damage. So it's kind of a bit meh. Every time I get activation, which is that dice face that I got with the power symbol on it, grants 4 strength to the ally leader for the rest of the turn. Pretty good, I guess, but meh. Battle start. Oh, I go down to 1 HP, but it ends and I heal 20. I don't really like any of these. There are also like other things up there that you may have noticed. Like I've got tokens that let me do stuff, but you know, I'd rather spend my money on something a little bit more permanent than a one-time battle get out of jail free card. Because what am I going to do on the next fight? Just lose? No, thank you. You know what? You can just attack Crabunclo. Just start hitting people. Just doesn't really matter. So like I would use that and then rotate, and then I'm going to use that, and that means I can, you know, effectively use both of my attacks. These guys are rotate, kind of annoying. What do you do? Every time he attacks, he loses a strength. I mean, I don't really want him to attack with a 6 anyway, but you know, I'd rather fight a Boglin at 3, even though I want to get rid of this guy because he's going to be healing people up. It's only 1. You know, that's fine. I will rotate in... Well, I'm going to do a rest attack. You know what, Boglin? You tank a hit, because I don't want to keep you. You're not great. I love me a Boglin, but, you know. Let's just get rid of this guy. And now... Oh, I was really hoping it would swap the other way so I could rotate in the healer, but oh well. I mean, now we can. So, like... Swap that guy in. You know, just attack him. Doesn't matter. Now, we don't really want to rotate here. I mean, we can do a fair amount of damage to him with a clash. Okay, so that, I'd take 6, and he would do 10. Meanwhile, if I do that, I'd take 6, and he would do 12. I mean, it's kind of 6 of one and half dozen of the other. I'm going to re-roll the rotate. Dang it, I was hoping for an attack. I mean, it does re-roll the enemy's dice, but, you know, who cares? Kind of, I maybe play a little bit, you know, roughly, but, see, this is unfortunate. Actually, no, it's not. I can just kill him. Never mind. It's fine. So a token can put the opposing leader to sleep and some gold. Not the best haul. I do like the gold. This will give an additional, I believe, yes, equipment slot, which I'm giving to Crabunclo, because I'm just going to stack him up. You know what? No, activate him. Half my attack, half their attack. Don't really care. Probably not going to use it, but you know. Cursed chest, let's see if there's a cursed item, which might be good. Every time I get attacked, 1 max HP forever, no thank you, but on spawn greatly heals. On spawn, +5 strength for the rest of battle, and self-inflicts 4 confusion. That means I'm going to take an extra 4 damage. Well, then 3, then 2, then 1, but still, that's a lot of extra damage for an extra +5 damage. I mean, that is pretty sick on Crabunclo. Ugh. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm not going to put him on him, but I'm going to take it. So you may have noticed that I saved this little attack one with a crown. That's just an elite fight. You get better rewards, but I don't really want to get slapped up right now. I'm a bit weak. So this is a pretty good start. Who do I want to get rid of? I mean, kind of Mammoth, but Mahomet. Okay, sure. Kind of want a different rotate. That I'll just use because it means I can't re-roll it. Let's swap them because it doesn't matter. I'm going to do a full re-roll, and yes, that's what I was hoping for. He can't attack back this turn anyway, so it's fine. And we get a kill. Nice and easy and clean. I mean, just re-roll, sure. Oh, shouldn't have done that. But I guess it'll work out in our favour anyway. Still took unnecessary damage on Crabunclo, Crabunclo, but hopefully I'm just going to get him healed up. He'll do fine. Bit of money. Obviously, I'm always going to heal him because that's just nice. I'm going to do the final. I'm going to do the elite battle, and then I'm going to do the bonfire. Let's have a look at the dice smith. Let's see if he can make any of my dice any better. I do like a bit of guard. It does say attacked. It doesn't say taken damage. Support attack would be very nice because then it means I can take more Scorpion. I'm going to call him Scorpion, even though he's not a scorpion or anything. Just imagine him with a little trilby. If I ever learn how to edit, that's where a little trilby would go on him. Let's add a guard to get rid of the Jonkler. Also going to add one of those. Boom. And then I'm slowly going to get rid of the other ones. The ones that do the, you know, what's it called? I keep wanting to call it incapacitated, but it's not. It's a reckless attack. Don't know why I went there. I'm not gonna buy this guy. I don't need him. Not that I'm spending the money on anything, but you know, I just don't need him right now. He's probably better than the Boglin, but I'll find something better. I mean, this kind of sucks. Just rotations and whatever, but I'll take a guard, and then you can attack yourself. Now, we know this guy heals for... Well, this guy heals for 2, not great. This guy heals for 2, not great. But this guy, most of all, is if we use all of our dice in a turn, then he will just get a free attack, which is no bueno. I mean, with Crabunclo, that will obviously kind of work in our favour, but not something we really want to do. I am happy rotating him out because we do want to get rid of these healers because they will obviously start messing with us. This is why the support attack is so good. This is why the rerolls were bad, because I don't want to use these. But at least it means we don't use up our all of our dice. Take a 2, and then you can ping someone else for a 2. And hopefully we can get some more damage out this turn. I mean, this is okay. Now, obviously, we want to use the clash attack before the reckless attack, because otherwise that reckless attack will stop us from attacking during the clash attack, which is a very, very uncomfortable lesson to learn early on. Now, our Mantis, we really could have aimed for taking out first, but you know, let's half this guy. I don't even know if that's going to benefit us. Means we only take 2, sure, but he'll start chipping away. I guess that's better against things with higher attack because, you know, the half will take off more. Now this is nice because this is obviously going to be a full attack. But we do also have a clash attack here, which I'd rather take here than with our Mantis. Our Mantis will attack us if we use all of this. So we'll only use 2 of these, just so our Mantis isn't... Well, then our Mantis will attack another one. Maybe we can get a little bit of a spooling effect going here. Okay. Let's just start pumping out damage. Just obviously see what we can do. So swap them out. They're going to chip, slap them, and then they're going to attack me, and then attack their friend. Wonderful. Wonderful. Crabunclo obviously not doing well, not very happy, but I will support attack for 10. I will rotate out. Ugh, now this is unfortunate because this means they will take out my more Scorpion. Because, as much as I could do 10 on him, yeah, he's going to get a free attack. I shouldn't have done that. I should have done the Clash first, and then just not use the Reckless attack. Oh well. Live and learn, I suppose. I mean, I'll just kill him with a Clash. We're doing very poorly on health here. Very good, I saved that healing point, but it will still be a difficult final battle. Passive grants a small chance to dealing 100% damage when attacking, 20%. I mean, I'll take that. Put that on. Now. That could hit for 20 on my Scorpion here. Oh, that is very nice. I mean, 12 versus 20. That's just very nice. Okay, we're going to do that for now. And that deals double damage. Misses if the enemy has unused dice. I mean, we'll take it. We'll definitely take it. I'm going to spread it out a little bit, just because then there's a chance of us getting more than one in one turn, which will obviously do a lot of damage. Now, this does rely on us, obviously, surviving, which is a bit of a dicey subject right now. Dicey subject. Now, let's see if we can do this boss. Okay, now Strizzly, I'm really not a fan of. Every time they attack, we get bleed, which means that every time we move, we take damage. And now I'm really hoping that I don't move. However, that is a big ask right now. For now, let's just guard up and let this guy start hitting himself. Oh, that attack applies bead on himself. Didn't realise that would work with the attack random ally. Still not great. Crabunclo is probably going to go down in this fight, but he will definitely get the damage done. Now, I don't actually want to activate him, because that's going to reduce by 3, and that's maybe by 1 or 2. But, you know, I guess that might be good. I'm really hoping that neither one of these are clashes, because if so, then that relentless attack will not go well. So actually, let's pop it. Might as well. Wow, it only did do 1. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Just get some extra damage on him. He is going to do a range attack, but let's give it to Crabunclo, just because I want this guy to be attacking his own team as much as possible. Really get that bleed out. And then let's just do final attack for 3. It's not really worth much, but, you know, better than nothing. The double relentless is not what I wanted. A boss swap would be nice, because if I can kill him, then that will do more damage overall. These do the same thing. These do the same thing, so it really doesn't matter. Actually, no, I could do that. And then, you know what? Let's just get you attacking more of your team. And there we go. I am going to do the support attack. And then... I mean, sure, not great, but better than nothing, I suppose. That bleed stacking up is becoming useful. Really don't want to rotate, but ooh, this ain't a great situation. I guess if he's going to go down, I would like him to... That didn't proc his ability. That didn't proc his ability because he died. Okay, that's very unfortunate. I don't want you to attack because then you're going to shuffle us around. You know what? Bring Strizzly back in. And then we are going to do just a little bit of slapping in here. Just... And then, you know what? Slap Boglin. There we go. Don't really care about Boglin. I can just rotate him and kill him here. Boom, boom. And then boss fight's over. Didn't even need to attack. Aren't I magnificent? Come on. Something good for Crabunclo. Ooh. Why would I want that? It takes up a slot. Ugh. On spawn. If not in the lead, gains regen. That is quite nice. 3 activation gains guard. That's a lot of activation. I don't have that much activation. This is just going to help keep my team alive, so I guess I'll take it. Now. I am mostly attacking with Crabunclo, so is that Iron Jaw going to pay off? I don't think it is. Because what, after a couple of attacks, it's going to kind of pay itself off? Right, let's see if we've got a good Chimera. Let's swap out that Boglin for something. Ooh. Toast. Turn end if not in the lead. Grants 2 HP to... Yes, for Crabunclo. That is ideal. I would like to check out the other ones, but I'm sorry. Just getting a healer would be so fantastic. And then we are going to... I guess just give him healing. Doesn't really matter. Okay, let's get some berries, which we're absolutely just going to give to Crabunclo. And then 14 damage I will take. Chance of 14 damage even. So, more Crabunclo. I just want him to have all the equipment in the world. Because he deserves it, because he's my best and favourite boy. Now I'm going here just because there were 3 options. Lukey, adorable. What do? You grants gold when you get attacked. Okay, like that. Deals damage equal to its strength to its allies, which is 12. Don't really want you to attack, but want to kill you very quick. What do? Galinason. Whenever you attack, strong chance of granting 1 strength to a random ally. Do not like you, will be dealing with you last. I'm just going to pop a mirror because nothing's happened. I'm going to rotate in Crabunclo because, well, because I forgot to put him in the lead, of course. Now, 6 attack I don't like, 3 attack I don't like, 12 attack I don't like. Ugh, I don't like any of this. Crabunclo, you're really going to have to get some healing done, which means that Petrocell is really going to have to pull some weight here. I need to get his intelligence up as far as possible. That's the little thing that's going to give him the healing. Also should probably move the regen onto Crabunclo. Should have done that sooner. Oh well. We'll just attack you, because why not? Well, that'll do the job. Really didn't want to have to rotate you out, but you know what? Was that 2 14s in a row? 2 20% in a row? Good, I'll take that. Next up, has to use up all their dice, involves a movement, removes my thing. Okay, not a fan of any of those. So we'll do an idol. Let's hope the mirror... Oh, was really hoping that would do the idol, but it did reckless, which I'll take. Means you're not going to do anything, but you know, whatever, I'll still take it. Seems a bit worthless, you know, using this up on him when I really did want to take him out first, but you know, that's the way the dice rolls. At least this guy would do a lot of damage to himself. But I can probably take him out before then, at least. Really should have put in more Scorpion. Oh well. I'd like to say I'm learning my lesson, but I am not. Always the heal, all attack, fine. Put you in lead, give you some regen. And that will do the job. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. See if we can get anything good. What do you do? Ooh, a Beal. Grants int to all of its allies for the rest of the turn. Turn end. Okay, so every time you rotate, that would help. I mean, I guess, but more Scorpion just does so much damage. Thrift shop. This one means that items will break if you get knocked out, which isn't great, especially for El Crabunclo here. However, I mean, I don't really care about this item, but whatever. Okay, on revive, gains an equipment slot. Very nice. But breaks when I get downed. Okay. I think I get it. KO -1 strength forever. Hate that. But passive plus 12 HP. Pretty good. I do like this. Once per battle gains 6 regen, because I could combine that with the insane regen on spawn. It'll only get... well, no, actually, no. If in the lead, gains 5 regen. So this is going to be a lot of regen on Crabunclo, who is currently going a bit insane. This one kind of gambles on you dying, which isn't the best situation. However, I'll come back to it. I'll think about it. Brew tree. This one, if you get a fruit, which means at the end of battle, you get something. It's going to be a negative at the beginning of battle and then positive at the end. So, strongly hurts itself at the battle start, but fully heals at the end. Not a massive fan. Inflicts 6 burn on self. You know, that means you take an extra 6 damage every attack. But plus 10 max HP. Ooh. On Crabunclo. This one will get me 10 extra gold, but the strongest enemy will gain plus 100 attack for his next attack only. Not a massive fan. You know what? Giving that to Crabunclo, that 6 damage is going to suck, but you know, that's, with the extra HP for one battle, I think I can handle it. Now, it's the exact same fight. So hopefully we fight the cockerel last this time. I am going to just power up on... I get a little bit of gold, but you know, some free attacks as well. That'll do 12 damage and kill me. Really don't want that. So I'm gonna have to swap out for the bread guy, which is really not what I want, but otherwise I'm going to die. Not a fan. Should have done reckless attack before I swapped, but sure. Didn't want that. I'll reckless attack. Not a fan. Random taunt. That is exactly who I wanted to taunt, because now taunt means that we will only be able to attack this guy for the next turn, which is exactly what I wanted to do. Crabunclo, you can take a fat bit of damage, but it will obviously mean that you then attack Jabroga. Oh, I forgot about that. Ooh. Okay, I want to rotate you out as soon as possible. And then, unfortunately, it's Bread Guy doing the super attack, but I mean, it does the job. I guess. Just means we're left with the cockerel, which, not the best place to be, but better than nothing. Right. Let's take in my Scorpion, just because then that way, you know. Ugh, that sucks. I will do an activate on myself, just because then he will copy my activation, which is pointless for him. While if I did it for the guard, he would have gained a guard, and this clash attack would have gone very poorly. But instead, I did the little guard, you know, gives me a little defense. Means you don't take damage for your next attack. But most of all, Crabulon got to eat its fruit, which made him very happy, which means that obviously now he's got insane health and an extra slot there, and he won't be on fire. All good things. On equip, the next Chimera will be iridescent. I do love that. On equip, revive soul team, very nice. It'd be between one of these two, but I like the Ring of Pride, because what you can do is you can like put it on one of your guys right before you go to a shrine, and then immediately swap them out, so that the Ring of Pride is gone. But it will make your next one iridescent. So I feel like that just always pays off. The other ones you have to give up an equipment slot for, which just isn't worth it. I don't know who we're going to give up, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, let's just heal my toast. I think he looks like a little thing of toast. I'm sure that's the point. Ooh, 2 active strength for the rest of the battle. I do like that. Activation, fine. An extra dice is very nice. And it will roll sequentially, which I do very much like. Means you can kind of set things up. Is very expensive, but you know, it's fine. Let's just replace these with whatever, just because they're going to be useless for now. But we need to get more sides onto them, which will involve visiting Diceman a little bit more. Unfortunately, didn't really have much useful for me there. This guy I don't like. I mean, I love his design. He's beautiful. Speaking of, all of their designs, lovely. You see what I mean by hand-drawn? It's not... it must be done, like, you know, digitally, but whatever. My point being, someone put time and care. They were handmade. But my point being, I don't like this guy, because every time he's attacked, I gain poison equal to half my strength, which is... you know, it's going to accrue damage over time on me, which I'm not a fan of. So what I will be doing is just damage tanking him down, which seems like a very, very bad idea. Because if I do that, I'm just going to gain insane poison. Well, I could... I'm just gonna do it, because with these strong attacks, dealing 20 damage, I can get this guy down quick. So yeah, just use that. Give me a little extra strength. And then, boom, a little bit of overkill, left him on 2 health, but I take no poison, and we're all happy. That went very well. I normally have a tough time with that. A little bit of health for everyone, bit pointless, but what am I going to do? Traveler, this guy will ask for money. Activation, well, I guess I've got activation, but damage dealing is just nice. What did I get? No more dice, deals 1 damage to all opponents up to 6 times. I mean, I guess. Doesn't really matter who has that. I mean, could be worse. Doesn't do nothing, but doesn't exactly save our lives. We just have to hope that there's no one who, when taking damage, does something. So exit lead, we don't want that guy to be in the lead, because then he will leave it. Don't want to damage that guy, because then he'll wake up, and 10 damage is no joke. Attack, inflict 2 poison, not the best, not the worst. So let's just start off with obviously a strong Scorpion. We really don't want either of these guys to be in the lead, which is quite unfortunate. I'm fine taking a little bit of poison because I got the regen, and he... nice. I didn't think about it, but he will put the poison onto other people. Man, Crabunclo, you are just the best. Sure, just rotate around, you guys. I'll take a shield. I will half your attack damage for no apparent reason, but it did give me the damage out. So I guess I kind of want to use all my dice when I can. Good, I want these guys to be having a bad time of it. Let's put the snake in. because I really like him dealing the poison. Not exactly necessary, but quite fun. I mean, getting my Scorpion to attack this guy is just overkill. But, you know, what am I going to do? I will swap him out. Not ideal, but it's because I can do this. And I've noticed, because it's not an attack, it doesn't wake this guy up. So it means I can just get in that chip damage and really start, you know, messing up his day. I will rotate for a clash attack, just because that's a fat slap. And then can't swap out. Let's see what this random is, because he will miss. Okay, because he's asleep. So if he's asleep, anything he wants to do will miss. But if it was a clash attack, then I'd get a free attack, which is just nice. I'm going to, again, use all my dice, and I believe this will kill him if I'm lucky. 2. Just 2. You can go up to 6 times, but it's not guaranteed. Okay, I mean, what I really want to do, yeah, move him to the front, let him clash, because that'll do no damage to me, and I kill him. Very nice fight. Lots of health, very happy. Burn token, I very rarely use my tokens, if ever, because I don't know. I'm not a big consumable fan. Gains taunt, sure. Neon Shades gain taunt, sure. I mean, I guess I can put that on Crabunclo, and that's just, it's just useful. I don't really need to heal anyone, which is unfortunate. Just gonna skip it. Sad days. Now let's see. If I recall, the goose is bad. Exit lead attacks up to 3 times, so we really don't want these guys swapping around. Ugh, this ain't exactly great. So I'll just guard. I'll do a clash. Let them just, you know, slap each other around. Annoying that woke him up. But we will live with it. See, that gave him strength for the rest of the turn, which just means that we need to, you know, not do it last. The main worry is the goose. Attacks up to 3 times. If we can keep his damage low, then that will just, you know, behoove us. The big worry is if this guy exit leads and then that guy exit leads, because then that guy will give him 2, bringing him to 4, and then 4 obviously times 3 is 12, so that would do 12 damage. Very bad. Worse even than the sloth. So luckily we can kind of hopefully deal with this. If we're lucky, then you know, we're going to get that guy. We want to kill the order that we want to do it is kill the sloth, kill the Lutrish, and then kill the Hydranath. Hydranath is a scary enough name for a 3-headed goose. That will absolutely scare the bejesus out of me. Oh, do I want to take 10? Not a massive fan. I can rotate in him. We'll do a bit of a clash. I'll take 4. Fine with that. Just spreading that damage around. I'll kill this guy, but it's fine because the Hydranath, if he does rotate in, good, he won't get a turn anyway. So, do I want to just do 6 damage? Yeah, go on then. Well, that's if it hits 6 times, but I mean, you know, that hit 3 times across 2 targets, so that's 6 damage just for free. You know, I'll take it. Well, this ain't great. For a fair few reasons. 1, obviously I want to do that last. 2, I mean, pop my idol, it's pointless. But this guy moving out and doing 6 damage isn't going to be fun. I mean, obviously I'll do a clash. Not great. The problem is with these reckless attacks, it means I'm not going to be able to do these others. Let's see who it gives the taunt to. Taunts him, that's fine. But I'm going to have to rotate him out and just take 6. That's just the way it goes. However, it will mean that we'll be able to get these kills. Ba-bam. Just that 10 damage, you know, coming out for doubles. 20. That's going to kill most enemies right out. A little bit gold there. I mean, I can take that. Now, all we really have left... I mean, we can take the elite. We've got the damage for it. Got the health. This is easier than the normal fight. What is this? I mean, sure. I'll take this easy win. Don't like him having a guard, but, you know, whatever. I should have done the guard first, because then he might have attacked himself, but... Again, whatever. I will do a rotate just for the stacking chip damage. Doesn't count as attacked, unfortunately, otherwise that would give me a lot of money. Yes, I was hoping to rotate Crabunclo back in. Even though we're going to rotate him back out, you know, it's just so we can get this clash attack chipping away. I mean, that's pointless to clash attack, because it's just doing one. But, you know, I don't really care about Petrocell, my little toast guy, really doing much in this. Right now, literally all he's doing is healing up Crabunclo and getting that lucky chip damage in. Yeah, rotate Crabunclo back in. Removes buffs, but, like, all I've got is the regen. I mean, that is unfortunate. Especially because I can't kill... Oh, that's what makes this elite. He's got a lot of health. Right. So, what is the best way to go about this? Because that would get rid of all my regen, which I don't like. It's not really like I've got a choice. Just slap me. I'm just going to start slapping you. I can swap in Man Scorpion and just do big slap. Get the blame done, and then that way we can get that chip damage in. It's better than nothing. Also sets up more Scorpion for getting a bit of heals while also getting in some... I was going to say getting in some damage, but he's only got one attack. He does have a clash, which will be useful. Getting that lucky 20 off, very nice. Now 20%, it's more likely than you think. Well... If I'm lucky, I can kill him. Actually, no, I definitely can, because look, that would kill him in one. I get a guard anyway. You know what, have your clash attack. I don't even take damage from it. Very good times. Toolbox. Turn start grants random activate... Toolbox. Turn start grants +1 activation to a random ally. How hard was that? You know what? I'll put reroll all. Just snap on that. It's better than nothing, but barely. Does anyone have? The only activation I've got is the halving strength, which I don't really want to just be going off all willy nilly. So let's see. Well, I guess that's all besides heal up. Didn't really see much else. I do have a lot of money. I can heal up more Scorpion, or I think I just give them all a boost, because I think more Scorpion I'm going to get rid of. Pouch, don't really need. You know what, give me 1 max health, 1 max strength. I'll take it. Do I want to gain Taunt on Crabunclo? I mean, sure. It's a bit pointless because he's right in the start, but yeah, I think that's a pointless item for me. But it's fine, we'll find better items, we'll get rid of those ones. Pretty sure this is the last area anyway. Not this one, the one that we get to after this. Now, Gargullet, very, very unfortunate, will just inflict poison. Argel, once per turn, inflicts incapacitated on the attacker. So if you attack him, he'll incapacitate you. And then we've got Mamadrio. Once per turn, inflicts entangled, which means that you can't move. It means that you can't do the rotate on your side. But to be perfectly honest, I'm kind of fine with that. My main worry is Gargullet. He just starts stacking them. But, well, it's only one. That's just 1 chip damage. Just unfortunate. If it lands on the same person, then I think it might do it. No, it's turn start. So, not really a big problem. It's just more the health. That 160. That's a lot. That's a lot of health. Especially because when he does this charge, that poison's going to become 2. Very unfortunate. So, ow. But at least he's slapping his friends. I will just, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to keep slapping you. And, you know what, there we go. Yeah, just keep spreading the love. Ooh, granted incapacitated because he attacked him. Oh, shame it didn't carry on to next turn, but I'm sure I'll live. Well, I hope I'll live. Yep, keep spreading the love. Okay, with this one I will rotate out just to get the health back up. And the only reason I'm using this reroll all is just to get that lucky for using up all the dice. Get that chip damage in. I do love me some chip damage. Okay, what do we have? My Scorpion, just do the damage. Was hoping for a double there, but let's rotate you back out. You can take the damage because you will just keep slapping your friends or yourself, sure. Energy shock, I don't think that counts. No, it doesn't. But I will just slap you with a strong attack, and then only one roll on the chip damage. Not great. And getting that stacking regen is really helping me out. Just keeps Crabunclo alive. Really don't like that charge. Really don't want to do it. But hey ho, that's the way it works. He will just keep getting more and more of that poison. Hence why I don't really want to use this rotate. But I mean, I have to. I don't have a choice. But yeah, it would be nice to just be able to keep stacking the damage into that one guy. Hopefully we'll be able to swap him back, but you know, depends on the luck of the dice. I should have used these to swap out, but my Scorpion's gonna die, and that's very unfortunate. Well, I might as well use him to full effect then. Let's get, obviously Crabunclo needs to be attacked. Then we will obviously just keep that pain train going. And then, again, I don't really want to attack either one of these. I want to be focusing on Gargullet, but that is the wrong rotation. So I guess we can take out Argel, but he will incapacitate us, so let's not. Let's do this. Good. I can take the trip, but that would kill me. I'm dead anyway. At the end of turn. You know what? Trip me. Now I get the lucky. Some nice hits there. Now, Crabunclo, you're really going to have to start pulling some weight here. If I could do anything with you. Okay. Oh, that's really unfortunate not getting Crabunclo in. But for now, strengthen 1. So it's for the rest of battle. So I do want Crabunclo to be in the front. So I'll just give it to him, even though it doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm going to guard because there's going to be a clash attack coming, which I will guard from. I will have to eat that 7 damage, which isn't fun. But then I get in my 2 6s and then swap out for Algale. I guess that's close to Algae. I do love him as a design. I would have him as a pet in my house any day of the week. Just trundling around, being a good little boy. Retreat just moves him out of first position, which he's not in, so that's fine. Idle, pointless. Incapacitate, that's if he'd, well, that he'd hit me there. Not great. Crabunclo, you're going to have to do the job. So we're going to... Boom. So you have been incapacitated, which is very nice. Oh, it's because you hit yourself. Very nice. Well then, I guess I will just strong attack myself to victory. Boom. Hit a reroll for that chip damage. You will die at the end of turn, but that is fine. We still have Crabunclo. And after a boss fight, they all heal up anyway, so we'll be fine. We just need to chip down this guy. I'm saying chip a lot. Chip is apparently my new favourite term. He can't rotate. We will get more poison, but that hopefully we'll be able to hold out. Oh yeah, forgot about that heavy hitter double damage. Now, come on, something good. No more dice, gains activation, don't care. Whenever I'm hurt, I heal, that is nice. Turn in, small chance of granting guard to a random ally, including self. I mean, that's nice, but random ally? Chance? I don't know, that's too much of a gamble. Hurt and heal. Hurt and heal will just pay itself off. I don't care about any of these. Discard you. Don't care about you. Don't care about the neon shades. Not so much. Activation, don't care about. Bit pointless me getting rid of all those, but I did it anyway, so fight me. I'm just going to get that hurt and heal, just because anything we can do to keep him alive, the better. Ooh, Scrollmaster right away, very useful, might be able to get something good. Any spell. Okay, well, ally spell. Yeah, but I don't use spells. So sorry, mate. No spell users here. Wandering Hero, we can give him a bit of equipment and he'll hopefully get us something. Do we want gold or a random piece of equipment? Let's take a random piece. So about the shades. On spawn, if not in the lead, grant strength for the rest of the turn. I mean, it's nice. Don't think it's going to come in useful, but it's nice. Let me have a double check on that. On spawn, if not in lead, 10 strength for the rest of the turn. So it means you have to swap to them in that first turn to do 10 damage, and then you just get that once. Yeah, don't rate it. Yetzi, my god, I love you. Look at him. Look at him, what a good boy. Don't get me wrong. Michikichi, love him. Very cool. Dragonfly bug with jets coming out of his bum. Very, very cool. But Yetzi, look at the boy. Just look at him. Exit lead and gets frozen. Don't like that. Rotation inflicts burn. Don't like that. Enter lead, deal 3 damage. Okay, so we really don't want to be moving these guys around very much. But I'm sure they're going to do it. Let's let them heal. A bit pointless, but you know. And then we could get Petrocell in for that stack attack. Okay, so here's how we do it. We're going to do the... Well, we're going to idle him. We're going to clash attack, because then it means I get an attack back. You pass on the hit. All very nice. I then will do a reckless attack, because I can, but that will incapacitate me. And then we're going to rotate and get a strong 16. Ba-boom. Reroll all just so we can get this multi-attack in. And then end turn. Oh my god, Yetzi. Yetzi, I need you. Okay, well, idle. What do we want to do? Who's going to want to get hit? So we really want... Let's swap Crabulon in. Let's get him hit. Pass some of that damage off. I don't know if you've been hearing it, by the way. It is one of my favourite things about Crabunclo, is that every time he gets hit, he makes the most adorable noise. Next time he gets hit, I'll be quiet so you can hear his adorable noise. Sucks to rotate, but, you know, would I rather have frozen or 3 damage to all? I would rather have frozen, because there's something I can do about it. Right. Okay. So let's bring him in. Oh, it's when he exits. Okay. And then we're going to swap in Scorpion for that big fat 22. And then we're going to swap back in Crabunclo. We get chip damage. We get, you know, our guy up at the front. We got our Scorpion double damage on that big hitter. It's going well. So this will give taunt to a random one of their allies, not a massive fan of. Let's do a random. Didn't like a rotation, but it's happening anyway. Ooh, don't like any of that. Don't like any of that. So I am going to just rotate you right out. I do want to get rid of this guy, just because he's doing that 2 burn. I know it's a 50% chance, but I mean that will get there. Okay, so attack. Random taunt. I'm fine with attacking Yetzi. I mean, I'm not massively. He is my goodest of good boys. Didn't like that he came into lead, but I guess that's part of it. At least I've got this sick healing combo on Crabunclo, if I've ever said his name correctly. We could get out pretty massive damage on here on my Scorpion. In fact, we could get out rather massive damage. So for now, let's just do a clash, just so you're attacking your own guy, or yourself, you know, that's also fine. We will swap, and then we are going to strengthen, we're going to slap, we're going to use up all their dice, and we're going to do insane damage. Super overkill. Was kind of hoping to use that attack on Michikichi. This is why I like Yetzi. Yetzi's just Yetzi. Michikichi. He is. I love him, but goddamn, if I was in a park and had to call him back, he would never come back. He would never come back. I would never get it right. He would never know. I'd never get him back. Let's just use all of this up. I will just dish out that damage, just because why not? Sad that Petrocell doesn't then get the healing at the end of turn, because, you know, battle's over rather than turnover, but, you know, whatever does the job. Let's see here. So, what I'm thinking is, for this Chimera Shrine, do I get rid of the Muscorpion? It's 11 damage. That is a sick amount of damage. But I'm going to gamble. Simply because it's more interesting. So come on, give me a good iridescent here. Come on. Inflicts entangle on the target every time you attack. That's kind of bum. He does have 10 damage and 26 health, which is just immediately better. I mean, less than 1, but you know, it's better. Just trust me, it's better. But do we hold out and look for the other ones? Is entangle really that useful? I mean, it'll stop their moving shenanigans. I guess that's better than nothing, you know. Do we really care? No. Are we going to massively use him? Probably not. But, you know, he was better than the other guy. Now, gain max HP increasing equipment. That is what I'm down for. Or do I gain the healing equipment? Oh, max HP or healing. Because I could buff Crabunclo to oblivion. Or, I don't know. That's actually a tough question. Tough question. Max HP, I feel like it's about surviving the maximum blow. While healing will always keep you at max. Crabunclo's always pretty tanky. I'll give him another horse. Sure. Is that just better? I mean, I guess. It's more reliable. I'm just going to give it to you for now, just to give you that extra heal. Man, if I can get Mamadrio to pop off, that Mamadrio could be a major damage dealer in this, come to think of it. Okay, Thrift Shop, what do you have? Give me something good. Hurt, deal 2 damage to all opponents. Very, very nice on Crabunclo. Passive, damage dealt when attacking bosses are increased by 50%. That would be very, very nice on Mamadrio. Arm cannon, once per battle, gain 10 strength and 5 int for the rest of the turn. just for the rest of the turn. Again, meh. Can take that. Can take that. Boss killer. You can go on Mamadrio. And then what we're going to do is, I believe I saw a tent over here. This one. Travel bag, of course, Crabunclo, and you are just going to start doing more chip damage. Now, hopefully, we can get some other nice items for the rest of our team. Some of them are nice, but they're not. It's not the best stuff in the world. Right now, a Morondoro. I remember I don't like him because he attacks whenever he goes into the front, so you kind of never want him moving around. Meanwhile, just 20 damage straight out the gate for that guy. For now, let's do a random. Yep, was hoping that would happen. Just prop out a little damage. Don't want to get rid of his buffs. I will move around to... Well, who do I want to get rid of first? I do dislike that. 100% damage for next attack. Dislike that. Frozen. Dislike that. Both of those are bad. We're just going to get Mamadrio in, who's just going to start absolutely slapping. Entangle, but who cares? Blame, get rid of things, but I don't have any. Ugh, that's bad. Because he's going to get attacked. Oh well. Ow. That would have been better if I'd done it with Crabunclo. Because then he would have just attacked himself. Ah, well, I'm getting it. That's the thing with this game, is like every time you play, you kind of have to like figure out how you're doing stuff. Okay, so don't like a lot of this. Gonna guard. I'm going to do a reroll. Don't know if that was better. It was something, but it was better. But I don't know. I don't know. Let's move me around. You do your attack, and then I'm just going to start wanging massive damage into you. There we go. Stops you moving too, so we're all happy. I do like this. I've got Mamadrio for like that raw damage. I've got Crabunclo for the tanking, Petrocell for the reviving. You know, it's all kind of happening. Unfortunately, this is a sucky dice roll. Let's give random taunt. Let's give random action. Can't rotate, but he will rotate anyway, letting him give a free attack. Very unfortunate. Should have moved Crabunclo to the front, I realise, but you know, c'est la vie. Does anyone have any activation, anything? Am I even using that? No, it's entirely pointless. Entirely pointless. Okay, pointless healing on Crabunclo, but that's fine. I can live with that. Amorododo, sure. You can just keep slapping yourself. Reckless attack, and then swap out. Another reckless attack, and then they have to swap out, and then I'm just gonna do 2 damage to myself, but that's gonna let me do this lucky for, you know, well, I hit them 4 times. That's 8 damage total. I think it's worth it for taking 2. Okay. Now, depends on what that random is, because that could be quite unfortunate if it rotates him back in, which if so, I'd rather do give him strength, give him that, and then rotate in, and and it did nothing because it was all rotations. Okay, fine. Let's get Petrocell in. For no reason other than that stacking damage. And also I'm hoping, does he cast healing on himself? Turn end, if not in the lead, heals the ally leader. Well, how unfortunate. You know what? Guard. Blanco. You can hit yourself. Crabunclo's going to heal anyway. And then you're just going to do a super hit. And my toast gets the kill against Yetzi. What world do we live in? I'm going to heal up Mamadrio. Just feel like he's going to need it. Really, I should be keeping my toast healed up because, you know, he's the only one who can't heal himself, but whatever. Oh yeah, I gave him the regen. Well, never mind. Ugh, guard. I hate it when the opponents have guard. Right. What do I do here? Hate the activation. I mean, this isn't a great situation to be in. Let's do a full reroll. Arguably worse, but it'll be fine. Ugh. Sure. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing for this. It's because I did the relentless attack. I'm such a dum-dum. I am such a dum-dum. Let's just swap him for that chip. Double strong attack is very nice, but on Toast Boy, not the biggest thing in the world. You can fire at Crabunclo, just because then it means you're going to do 10 damage, and he's going to heal up anyway. Let's see. Well, I can rotate you guys around, which is something. But you're asleep, so it's entirely pointless. I mean, I guess get Mamadrino in. And then swap back in for the extra. I don't even know if this chip damage is worth anything, but I like it. I like seeing the numbers. I like hearing the little pings. Okay, this isn't a great one. We will freeze Petrocell, just because we're not a massive fan of that. We will let Crabunclo take the hit, just because then, obviously, that's going to keep going crazy. Then we can... Well, it doesn't really matter if we bring in Mamadrino. So we're just gonna kill him. You know what? Let's just do it. In fact, we could do this. Bring him in, swap him back, and then we get to do the chip. And a fat regen, which is always nice. Love a guard on Crabunclo, because that means, check it out, I take no damage. Meanwhile, he just slaps himself silly, and then give an extra little slap, and he can't do anything. I'm going to do a little 2 damage to myself, but that's just so I can chip him out this turn. I mean, I could have easily taken him out next turn and not done that, but that's not what I wanted to do, so I didn't. Now, right, you may have noticed that I do like to clear these places out. That's just because, I mean, if you're going to play the game, you might as well see it all. Int absolutely going to Petrocell, get his regen up. Crabunclo slowly catching up to Mamadrino, which is just very nice. Gold, some healing I don't need, some more healing I don't need. Dicesmith, did I already go here? No, I didn't. A lot of good stuff. Mirror would actually be very nice. I will just... Well, get rid of that. Get rid of a reroll. And then to all opponents, very nice. I will put you here. And then activation, don't care about. Sequential. See, it's a bit too late for me to be filling up on those dice. It's just, I feel like it's just kind of wasting my money. Meanwhile, I could be... I don't know what else I'd be buying. Kind of bought everything here. Well, you never know. You never know. It might be something. I do love this guy's design with like his spiky magma arms. Turn start, inflict 4 burn on the leader. Not a big fan because that means that will just be ticking up damage I take when I take damage, which is, yeah, not a nice place to be. I'm going to rotate. I'm going to freeze Petrocell. I'm going to do a free rotation. Going to mimic the free rotation to allow me to bring in Mamadrino, which I'm going to give a strength buff to, which is then going to do a clash, dealing a lot of damage, and then a free attack. I was kind of hoping some of those would be doubled, just so I could get that insane double damage out, but well, he still did a good job, didn't he? Beautiful colouring on him as well. I love how they make the shinies have a genuinely different look. Right, what would we do here? Well, that's just wonderful. I'll absolutely take that. And then we can... off guard. I'll do a clash attack. He can waste all of his stuff because he can't do anything. And then I'll slap you. And then I will relentless slap you. For the double 24. Very nice. Come on. Come on, one more. Ah, so close. I'm never going to give you a chance to hear Crabunclo's getting hurt attack noise because it's adorable, but I just can never remember and just have to talk over it the entire time. Right, let's see how we're looking. Oh my god, I've never seen Raiten before, but you are adorable. Look at his little pudgy body. Oh my god. I bet you get the worst static shock though with all that electricity. Right, what do I want to do here? Okay, I'm going to stay quiet so you can hear him get slapped and hear the adorable noise he makes. Listen. I guess you couldn't quite hear it because I slapped immediately back and he went over it. Let's see if I can do it again. Nope, just rotate. Well, don't like that he does 3 damage on rotation, but I guess he's just going to keep doing that. I've got the heal. It's only 2 damage technically. And I'm dealing more damage by doing it, so I'll take it. Right. Big snap. Entangle, very nice. Restless attack, I'll take it. And that will remove that guy's enter lead bonus, which means that like every time he enters lead, he was going to get focus, make him deal double damage on his first attack. He's not going to get that anymore. Right. Not a big fan of the freeze, but you know, can't rotate, can't do anything. Freezes me, but I'm just going to do so much damage to you, dude. There's a 20. There's a 20. And there's a 10. Easy peasy. Sure, bunch of healing. Mirror token. Pete's the last action used. What would I get rid of? What would I get rid of? Yeah, get rid of Taunt. I'm not going to use Taunt. And I'll get a little chest. Gold and some heals, again, stuff I don't need. So, let's get this elite done, and then I think... Well, I don't think it's the final boss, but I think it's going into the next area. Okay, a lot of cool stuff we can do here. So, first I'm going to guard, which he's going to shoot. and does nothing. And then I'm gonna... Oh, that was shoot again. Damn it. I was gonna try and do double guard. Oh well. So I'm gonna get rid of stacking burn or possible sleep. I don't like the stacking burn. Let's just keep attacking him. And you know what? Rotate him in. Well, I guess I'm going to be attacking him then. No, I didn't realise I could use that trip to gain damage against them. Must have been... I bet I've done it earlier and just totally forgot. Shame I wasn't able to bring in Mama Drio in that first turn, but... ah, well. I'm sure she'll forgive me. Do I just give strength up to Crabunclo? Nah, I've got a chance of doing double damage with him, which... that'll just keep stacking. Well... I can freeze you. I can rotate you. And then you do nothing. And then I bring in Mamadrio. I do my strong attack. With my strong hand. And I do a reckless attack. Bit late for you to get focus, but sure. Is that Marmuragma? Yeah, he's the one I'm worried about most. Luckily, I can do a lot of damage here. So you know what? I mean, I'm going to do ice. Going to swap him out. Can do... not the best idea in the world, but hit Crabunclo. Mostly because it means that he's going to do big slappy damage. And then, let's hopefully start getting some kills. Notice I always try and get his enter lead to proc at the end of a turn, just because then he's not getting that bonus attack for it. Okay. Not a lot of great stuff going on here, but should be fine. Just going to keep attacking. And then... that's very bad. That is very bad. Can't double ice him, so I'll just eat an ice. I'll swap out Crabunclo. Still going to kill him. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Well, you know what? Kill him. I'll get him back. Well, this is terrible. Reroll all. One of the few times reroll all has actually... I mean, I'd like to have gotten a rotate, but sure. You can just take a plink. And then... don't... no, not going to get us there, but... oh, come on. There we go. That was just what we needed. Oh, that broke my equipment. Damn it. On spawn max 1 HP forever. I mean, sure. I'll take it. Without attacking energy, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, and that one can just go on. You know, let's get rid of some of these restless attacks. I'm not reckless attacks. I'm not a big fan of them. I don't know. Chuck that on anyone. He'll do the job. Were we even doing anything else here? I mean, besides the massive heal. Which I am going to take. Just because it's a boss fight. It would be a bit silly going in with a dead Chimera. Oh. Gorsalot. I love his Aztec-y look. That's what I love about the art with this. They went wild with it. They didn't just, like, you know, half-arse it. That's like a proper face on that guy. So we can do some pretty cool things with Mamadrio. However, let's first do this. 1 strength for the rest of battle. I mean, sure, I'll take an extra damage, but I'll let you deal an extra damage. How about that? Okay, then swap out. And then big attack. Big attack. And then I'll swap back to Crabunclo. Pretty good first turn, I will say so myself. It's annoying that these guys are going to start really proccing a lot of burn here, but not a lot I can do about that. 2 clashes isn't exactly what I wanted. But I guess it's got to happen at some point. At least it means it's going to be doing a lot of punching his own dudes, but still not exactly what I was hoping for. Do that just to make them think they're going to move, and then, you know what, hopefully we can get in some big damage. Just gambling for that double damage on him. So that dice is so nice. Just whenever I use up all the dice on the board, it does, what, 1 damage up to 6 times to all enemies. But that really does start to stack throughout the course of a battle. Right. Now, what do we do here? Target gains 1 strength. This one, just the boss. Okay, that's fine. I'd rather do this one, and then this one, and then this one. The main reason I'm boosting him up is because if he can do the double damage, the higher I can get his base damage, the higher obviously that double damage will do. Crabunclo, you are not doing well. Oh god, I was worried that was going to be an attack. Which if so, Crabunclo would have died. Not great so early in the fight, but... And this regen is saving my ass. The fire is burning my ass. Not a fan of that. Right, okay, clash attack. Yep. Swap you out. Put a freeze on you because I don't care about you. Swap out again for Mamadrino. And then I'm just going to start slapping. My hope is obviously with Entangle, means I can then use that when he's trying to move and stop him from moving out. This way I can just focus on the boss. So having this Entangle has really helped out in this fight, because otherwise, you know, all that Muragma would have been a pain in the ass. Now we can just focus down Gorsalot. Spell? What spell does he know? Spell? What spell does he know? I'm just gonna start slapping him. Just hoping that's not a problem. Don't want to swap out Toast. I could do the rotate. No, I want the double damage. Okay, what's your spell? Ow! Ow! Well, that was kind of a worst case scenario. Can I cast this? No. No. Bad times. Bad times. Extremely bad times. Well, with that one spell, he just wiped my whole crew. What was I supposed to do about that? I have to do 32 damage in one turn. Oof. Okay. I can guard, there's that. Do I care about an energy blast? Is there anything better on that dice I could get? I could get a mirror. Not really. And I'll do it. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is very bad. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm absolutely dead, and there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, I'm dead, and there's nothing I can do about it. Well, good game, everyone. I got my perfect Crabunclo, and flushed it all down the toilet. So, I guess I'll go cry about that for a while. Did unlock Strizzly. Koshmora, fine. Exog, cool. But Crabunclo, you are my boy. You are my destiny. Well, I guess we'll give it a go next time. Oh, look at his happy little face. Oh, he's sad we lost, but you know, he's hopeful. He's hopeful. Well, we'll give it a go next time. God, we didn't even get to the final area, but yeah. Next time we'll give it another go, and hopefully we'll be able to beat the final boss. Alright, well, thank you very much, and bye.